Thank you for watching Not My Bag.
If you're watching this, make sure to like and subscribe.
If you're listening, give a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Not My Bag.
I'm Joe.
And I am George.
And on Not My Bag today, you have all of the bags. You've got Terry and Lisa Baggs
Mama
on
P.
the panel. You can say, you speak, it's a podcast. Yeah, there's a mic.
Hi.
Off to a flyer.
Terry breaks his silence.
I know.
You've got your platform.
Most screen time you've ever had.
That's not me. Listen, I've only just got here.
Okay,
Slow
yeah.
down.
Sorry.
What's the first thing you want to say?
Oh, it's so good to be here today.
Yeah.
Just happy to be out.
Piss taker, yeah. He don't get out much,
I
bless
don't
him.
get out much. No.
No.
How are you, Mum?
Fine, thanks.
Yeah? You enjoying it? You're back again?
Yeah, back in, 5th time.
Second week in the running as well on Not My Bag.
See,
I know.
I'm loved.
We need to get you a seat.
Yeah,
Special
get
one
me a
made.
proper one.
Or just start
Yeah.
charging her?
Or paying me. That'd be good.
Okay.
Oh,
Listen, we're getting free wine. What else can we do?
You paid for that.
All right, come, we're going.
this
And I
is
paid
like
for my own panini.
this is like a Gogglebox reunion episode, isn't it? Because it's the first time we've had cameras in front of us like this since the show.
It is.
Yeah.
So for those at home, we thought we'd just run through some family stuff at the start because no one really knows much from TikTok, do they?
They just know they're like, well, Mum's very loud and stuff, and
Dad's very.
I wear earplugs,
yeah,
you know.
Dad doesn't sleep in the same bedroom as Mum because she
Yeah,
snores.
yeah, I
and-
do it for the girls.
You said that's the key to a happy marriage,
It
didn't
is,
you?
it is, 100%. I've got my space, he's got his.
Separate rooms.
Separate
how
houses.
do you feel about that, Dad?
Separate houses.
Listen, I don't get no snoring. She's got earplugs in, takes her teeth out. It's
Take your teeth out.
unbelievable.
It's the dream.
Yeah, it's a dream
no.
come true.
I wear a
TV
tail.
on the telly, on the screen, football at night. Oh, it's lovely.
And then every Sunday night, as me and George know, we walk in and you're like this.
No, that is the funniest thing ever. Do you know what? The other day, right, I came in and it must have been like 8 o'clock and I was loud. I like
Are you talking
stormed.
about the football?
Yeah, and I'd just come in after watching some football and I stormed into Dad's room and I was like, fucking hell, did you see that? And he's like, it's 8
But it's
Like,
like,
he was
it's like
8
every
o'clock.
Sunday by 8 o'clock.
o'clock on a
Last
Sunday.
night, I thought, is Dad doing this to piss Mum off? Or it sounded like it was like, dum, 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 and it was your music from your phone in your room.
He does it.
I know. I can't believe you
Do
text
you
me.
know on a Friday
I texted him and I
night?
said, can you please turn it down? I can't hear my
Do
laptop.
you know what he does? He gets his little speaker, with the big speaker you gave him,
Yeah.
right? Puts his music on and just shuts his door. And it's like 7:30 on a Friday night and I'm sitting
You
there.
know what? Each their own.
Oh, but the
watching-
music's pumping though. It's
What
good
about
tunes.
me?
You have your earplugs.
Yeah, to be
It's
fair,
like 7:30, I don't.
You're getting ready for bed at 7:30, aren't you?
I'm in my pyjamas, yeah.
bless you.
In your pyjamas. Well, people at home want to know a few things. I think the first one that everyone asks is, how did you guys meet? I think we know this, but
Can you
want
remember?
Of course I can. I'd split up with your bird about half hour before and I met you in a pub half hour later.
like father, like
I'm never going to
son?
forget that, am I?
Yeah, but you told me that you'd been single for months.
Well, that was to get you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, tell us more. Try and make it a bit romanticised or something. Jesus
No,
fucking
and then
Christ.
we chatted for
Now,
hours.
what happened really, I think I got thrown out that night and
What, of
the
your
old-
house?
No,
or-
my old bird said, you're not coming back.
Right.
I thought, right, I'm going to find another bird.
Okay.
And then your mum walked in and changed my life.
So what was it from your perspective, Mum?
Basically, don't laugh. I didn't drink then. I was driving. I didn't drink. I was 22.
Shocker.
Didn't drink. And he said to me, please can I have your number, please? And I said, okay, if you shut up, I'll give you my number. And then he said, if I put 50 quid in your back pocket, will you stick your tongue down my throat? And I said, no, I won't, but I'll take the 50 quid
Is this
anyway.
a brothel?
That's
So I took the
disgusting.
50 quid.
Are you sure this was a
She didn't have
pub?
her glass on, so I put a tenner in. And I still got the snog.
No,
Cheap
I
night.
did give you a kiss, a peck on the cheek, I think, and then I went and we was on the phone for about 4 hours.
No, what happened was, you had all your hair tied back, and I thought, I don't know if I fancy you like that, right? And then she went to the toilet, come back, let all her hair down. I thought, that's much better.
Says you with your
I had hair then.
Sid the Sexist haircut. If anyone doesn't know who that is,
I had hair then.
Sid
you
the
had
who?
Sid the Sexist. That you had black curly hair. He looked like
Oh, the birds were around me that night like flies. I was batting them off and all that. Then your mum walked in. I thought, it's your lucky day, love.
So back in those days, like, how did you communicate afterwards? Did you have to call
Pigeon.
a landline or
you
pigeon
had
or...
pigeon. But no, basically you had a phone. Like you picked it up
Yeah,
off
but
the
it- no,
side.
It's Morse code.
It was one of them brick phones, though, innit? Like one of them big
No,
old fuck
I
off.
didn't have a
No,
mobile
they
phone.
didn't
Or
even
was it
come
one
out.
of them?
Yeah. I had a phone, you know, like on the wall. Hi.
And then you're like, hello, one of them.
Did you used to stand
We
there
didn't
for
have
hours
cordless.
chatting to Dad on the phone?
Yeah, I
like,
did.
Turning the
And then what
corner?
he used to do was...
And then when she drove me mad, I'd just put the phone down and then leave it on the side and it'd be engaged all the time. And she'd be going, like, do you know what I mean? That was the way out. And that was
You
easy.
should be so lucky, mate. Let me tell you.
Mate, well, before there's a scrap, mate, we go on to some embarrassing family stories because I don't think anyone tells stories as good as you both do. And so I thought I'd open the floor up.
Because it's all true.
Either about you two or you know, feel free to embarrass
About
me
us,
and George.
about
Because
you
we've all
guys.
done some shit.
Let's start with you, Mum. You must have some. We know you have some funny stories.
Right, when we were dating and I used to go to Dad's flat, I said to him, can I have a bath? So, because I used to just have a shower. So he said, yeah, you can run a bath. So I run a bath. And do you know what? You know, they say you should never use a man's razor. So I'm in the bath. I'm thinking, oh, I really need to have a shave up. So I got the razor, had a massive shave up, right? Legs, everything, all my bits. You know, there was practically nothing left. Got out of the bath. And then he went, oh, I might jump in. And I thought, do I tell him? Do I not tell him?
But you didn't tell him.
Didn't tell him.
Right,
So
fair
then Dad got in the bath and all of a sudden I heard, I could hear he pulled the plate. Lisa! I went, what's the matter? I've gone running and he went,
Oh my God.
fucking hell, I'm losing all my hair. Look. And because in the bath was all my pubes and he thought all his hair had fallen out
And
the
it was
back.
that long?
He was yeah. He got all the mirror and was going, he thought that he'd lost all his hair, but it was all my pubes.
And I nearly cut my foot on the strimmer on the floor that she was using.
That is disgusting.
Because you said you liked
Not you
girls
killing
that were-
Chewbacca in Dad's bathtub.
Yeah, but Dad didn't like
disgusting.
it.
And as
Heavy
well,
nose.
though, at the time I was going a bit thin.
Yeah.
Right.
And I thought, oh, it's coming out a bit fucking arse now. And I looked down, I thought, oh my God, it's the cliff.
Yeah, but I found your regain in the cupboard when I used to do your cleaning. When I used to do your cleaning.
She got out and then asked for the money.
No, and I found all your dirty mags under the stairs. And for an hour and a half, what's it called, a Sharpie out all the nullies, all the... So when he
didn't think-
looked at it, he phoned me up, he went to me, you fucking bitch.
I didn't think that was funny at all.
I did every single picture. I
paid
just
good money
covered
for
them
them
over.
magazines.
Oh, it was the funniest thing ever.
You're a nightmare. What's the
just-
modern day version of that? Like
Stalker.
safe search on the old
Yeah,
internet?
like 18 plus.
No, but
Yeah,
do you know
all
what
that.
he's telling me? He loves
Parental
me and all that,
guidance.
and I don't want anybody else. I think you're gorgeous, you're so sexy. And he had a pile about that big of all these.
It wasn't. It was that big.
By the way, guys, disclaimer: if you can hear noises in the back, that's our dog snoring, Dolly, really loud as well.
And she says like she's farting.
I don't even think she's asleep; she's just fat.
Oh, don't you
No, she's
fat
not.
shame
She's
my
just like
dog.
a
But you know, if you guys don't mind the farm animal, did you say just like a mum?
Yeah.
If you guys don't mind the farm animal noises at home, then all good. Oh, good.
Dad, what about? I remember a story of you shitting in the wrong room. This.
You weren't born then.
Wasn't he?
No.
No, it was just me and Danny. I
No,
think.
but didn't you do this in Ibiza as well?
Oh, no, that was me.
No, what happened was, Mum booked an hotel down in Cornwall,
That Austin recommended.
and when we got there, he had a little pool and all that. I thought, at least she's done something right. So we quickly got in. We went to the woman, quick, we need to, because I was bursting to have a
And there
dump.
was confusion in what room we had, weren't it?
I was bursting to have a dump.
Yeah. So anyway, we got upstairs. We've burst in, got the keys and all that, and I'm in the toilet, and then I can hear people going, "What's this? What's that?"
Danny was
Danny
going,
went, "Mum, look, there's a pair of pants, there's a bra,
There was a wig
there's
in
a
the
wig," and they're going, Dad, you better get out. I went, I can't get out. I've got to take me time, all right? They go, no, this is someone's room.
No, I went, we need to get
No,
out
I'm
now.
getting on the... Get out. I went, calm down. Anyway, I've come out. They went, look, we're in someone else's room.
I was petrified. I thought, imagine if they come back, they're going to think we're trying to rob them.
So I went, all relaxed. I went, come on, we'll go downstairs. Went up to the woman
You
at the
did
desk.
lie. You said, shit, let's go.
I was relaxed. So we went downstairs, and it was only a young girl. I couldn't really give it to her. And I went, excuse me, love, the room you've given us is someone else's room. She went, oh, I'm really sorry and all that. I said, and by the way, it fucking stinks in there. She went, oh my God. So we give her the keys, and we just got another room. It was full of old grannies in there anyway.
Oh, not the wigs. Not the
Yeah, there was. I opened up and then Danny went, I don't think we're in the right room.
I know. It wasn't
Also,
old people's one.
Mum can't ride a bike, can she? When we went to Centre Parks.
We went to Centre Parks, right?
When you were little.
You was only tiny. And Mum went, I think I can ride a bike. So we went in.
I can, but I'm scared.
You cannot
I
ride
had
a
to
bike.
take that bike back 3 times. You're going,
No, I got
So the
on
geezer
it.
went, what's wrong with it? Took it back. You went,
It's too high. It's too high.
yeah.
Second
Give
one,
us
the
another bike.
Yes, the handlebars
You went
didn't
back
work
again.
properly.
You couldn't do it again. You was going, In the end, we had to put you in the kiddies thing and tow you along.
No, but don't you remember when people coming towards me, I was screaming, going, get out of the way.
I know.
I thought I was a
And it was supposed to
nutter.
be nice, relaxing Centre
Yeah, and then he
Parks.
was sick for the whole 2 days we were there. Do you remember?
Who was me or George?
Yeah, you was always
I don't
ill,
think
we
I was
went away.
born, was I?
No, you weren't. Sorry. No,
I was
holiday.
always
Drama
poorly.
about
Another
you.
holiday I missed. Fucking thanks, guys.
Well, no, it got dearer when we got another kid, so we couldn't go again.
Yeah, but they drove off without. You tried to ditch George, right?
No, please
No,
don't. It's going to give me
this
nightmare.
story, guys. I don't know if I've ever told this story, but we were at a service station coming back from Cornwall once again.
When George Michael had just
On the
died.
M4.
So you're 6 years
Yeah,
ago.
and,
so you were-
George Michael had just died, and I
How
was
old were you?
14, right? And I'm in the back, and
14.
yeah, and I just
He was like,
He was okay to leave.
no, he'd been all right if he'd have gone that way. Continue.
Mum's tried it. Why are you holding your throat?
Because I'm just trying
little
to...
turkey neck. Anyway, don't come for me, I'll come for you. Right, anyway, so I was 14 and we stopped off for these services and we'd all got a bit of food and we're sitting in the car and I literally go to mum and dad. Bear in mind, I had no
You
phone.
must have whispered that, though.
No,
you must have
I know,
gone,
I didn't.
I'm
I
getting
didn't
out,
hear
'cause
you.
I didn't hear you.
I
jumping
had
out.
no phone. My shoes weren't even on, and there was literally a bin 2 yards away. So I'm going to put my stuff in the bin, right? So I've jumped out. Bear in mind, they're saying I must have whispered it. You'd hear a car door open, no?
No.
Why
No,
would
you hear
he's
them
moving-
closed, not open.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
I didn't
the
leave.
door's open.
I didn't leave the door open, right? So I opened the door and closed it, and I went to put some rubbish in. And when Dad used to pick me up from school, I used to go get in the car and he used to drive off in front of all my mates and laugh and blah blah. So I thought he was doing that. And then he gets a bit faster. And then I don't see the brakes. And then I'm running behind the car
I'm
like
knee deep in the OK magazine.
I'm
about
running
George Michael.
behind the car like, Dad, you can stop now. And then all of a sudden I see the exit for the M4 and I'm going,
How did we stop?
I went, oh my God, there's George.
no.
I saw you waiting.
No, I came to the rear mirror and like just smash on it and then you guys broke and then you went and then they had a go at me for getting out of the car. What are you doing getting out of the
Do you
car?
know why? Do you know why? Because the panic that filled me. That's why I'm like this now, because it's awful.
You-
and I felt horrendous.
But it was a joke until I saw exit for M4 and Dad's indicator
Can
come
you
on
imagine?
and I thought,
I probably would have wet myself through fear of leaving you behind. But you were 14.
I think
I
another.
had no phone, no shoes,
I don't
no
know if this
nothing.
is embarrassing story. It's quite horrific, really. But you're right.
I'm having a hot flush again.
Yeah,
Fucking
you
hell.
sure? Yeah.
Shout out to menopause.
Shout out to menopause. I think George was really tiny, wasn't he? We were on the beach in Cornwall and you wanted a nap and you said to Dad,
No,
can you
I
look
I
out
didn't
for
feel
George?
very
You didn't
well.
feel well. You said, Dad, can you look after George? So George basically was...
I went
wanted-
into the tent.
You went into tent.
You sat there playing.
Yeah.
I think I know
I
this
was
story.
looking out to sea.
You took him to the water's edge in
No,
one of the
no.
most dangerous
And then
coves.
George is
There
just in...
happened to be a few young girls while I was looking out to sea. And that's it, really.
And George basically...
George was up to there, bobbing around, and then the next thing he was under.
And everyone on the beach,
But I didn't seem to
everyone on the
notice that.
beach is like, oh my God, there's a boy drowning,
I
someone
heard
help
this
him.
commotion, and I looked. I was in the tent. I'd put the zip up. Dad went, don't worry. You have a 20-minute like power nap, and I could see this swarm of people rushing, and it was you. And
Basically, Dad saw a pair of tits and I nearly drowned.
But he was on tippy toes. He didn't drown, did he? He was just there. And I knew he was going to be okay. Because I did beat that bird to the water's edge. And she was in front of me. And I beat her there and lifted him up. I went, no problem, love. And lifted him up. Carried him back. And then you went, oh,
Yeah,
you go
almost
toilet.
died.
I
because of
ran
a
into
pair
the
of tits.
toilet, right, and I couldn't get off that toilet for 10 minutes because I just
The shock.
You were blue, and I've got that picture in my bedroom.
You also got a lot of funny mates, didn't you? Like Roy and Grant.
Oh my
that
God,
you got
Dad.
funny stories
What about
about.
the story about Grant all them years ago?
Oh, be careful what you say.
Oh, what have you done with him?
No, we used to go.
He used to look like Kurt Russell.
We
I
don't
don't
know
know
who these
that is.
people are, man. We're
Listen,
not
a
60.
mate of mine, right? We all used to go and buy cars up in Leeds and all that. But we needed someone back at the office. And they said, if you're back at the office, you've got to be really polite on the phone and all that. And me mate weren't that polite, right? So we're all up picking cars up. And I've jumped in this car and there's one of them brick mobile phones, right? And I thought, I wonder if I can get this to work. So I've pressed a few buttons, picked it up. It started working. So I thought I'd ring Grant at the office, right?
Yeah.
And I know now he's got to be polite, right? So it's ringing and ringing. And as he's picked it up, I went, oi, oi, it's me, you wanger. And he went, pardon? I couldn't believe it. He went, pardon? I went, oh no. And from then on, we just done him all the
I thought I was
time.
going to tell the
But
joke.
another time as well, you have to jump in whatever car you could, and it was like 3 hour drive home. So he's got the best car this time. I'm in some shitty car. Pulled in the petrol station. He's put the window down. He went, you mug. And as he's tried to put it back up, it wouldn't work. So now he's panicking like that, right? By the time we got back down to London, he's got his coat up there. All his face has gone. He went, all right. I went, all right. he couldn't do the window up. He's like dying. Oh, that was proper funny.
Yeah, that was like when you and Grant, the first Valentine's Day, we were married, and I had the ump you because you didn't even really bother. You went, don't you worry, I'm going to bring you home something lovely later. And you thought you'd nip into the pub and have a drink, and the car broke down. So he was in there for 4 hours. I was like, where are you? He went, I'm going to have to tell you something when I come in.
No, that was before mobile phones and that. And I went, I'm going to be home in half an hour. Don't worry, I'll take you out and all that. We jump-started this car, and I thought, oh, it's going to be all right. I went, Grant, quick, we'll stop at the pub. As we stopped at the pub, cut out.
Didn't start.
I've had to phone Mum up. She went, where are you? I went,
and I burst into tears. I thought,
I'm in the pub. Can you bring the jump leads? Oh,
How romantic.
I know, but he's always been like that. You know he's not very good at buying me presents.
What about Dad as well when Mum had a little accident at the bar and
That was his fault.
she recreated Del Boy?
That was his fault.
No, this
Is
is
this when Mum...
this is a funny story.
I was at our mate's 50th, and she done a Del Boy, do you know, on the bar.
Like when
That
you
was your
slip
fault.
and fall?
Yeah, because I crossed my legs over and I went to put my hand up, but my hand didn't reach the wall.
It was a free bar, and she went, you didn't stop giving me drinks. I went,
Joe,
it's a free bar.
right, let me tell you something now. When I say it's a free bar, every time they had a shelf like that, every time I turned around, there was another drink. I must have drunk 2 bottles of wine in an hour and a half, right? He was going, go on, have another.
Sounds like a standard Saturday night to you, really.
No, not maybe 4 hours. So anyway, as I've got had heels on. I went to cross my legs over to put my hand, but the wall wasn't there.
And you just went straight
And I
through
literally went, don't you remember? And I woke up in the morning and Dad's come into me. And you know, when you wake up and you can't remember, I looked down and I thought,
No, but didn't...
I was
I was chatting away. My mate Roy went, tell, look, she's fell over. She's mangled on the floor. And as she got up, she went to me, don't you laugh at me. Don't you laugh at me. I thought, I'll make sure you're all right. She went, don't you laugh at me.
He's going to me, everyone's looking, and he was doing something. I remember going to him, don't you laugh at me, and that's when I'd given up smoking. But Martin, his mate, come outside, and he's talking, and all I could see was this fag. As he's talking to me, I just took it out of his mouth, and I went, oh. Right, and then, you know, when it goes to your head, and I ping-ponged all the way to the car. I was like, oh. In the morning, I was bruised, all that, but we were crying, weren't we? It was funny.
You've had many nights like that. My favourite ever was the clairvoyant.
Oh no. I was so nervous. See, this is what happens
We
to
were
me.
getting someone breaking in. They're
No, I'm
banging
not
of the head
being funny.
against the door.
When I get nervous, obviously your adrenaline, and then you drink, and it really goes through your bloodstream a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Went to the clairvoyant night, came out and hit the fresh air, and I remember ping-ponging. I fell into a...
She was talking to some spirits, but I know which ones. Vodka and gin.
No, you come up,
No,
right?
because I tried to get up the road and I couldn't see the top of the road.
She didn't have her keys, right? And all I can hear downstairs is,
I fell in a load of leaves.
and I'm looking out the door, right? And there ain't no one there. And I'm still hearing. And I've looked down, and she's on her knees, headbutting.
Covered in leaves.
Do you know who I was? And I had my lovely new camel coat on you bought me from Next in the Sale. But do you know that my hand wouldn't work?
Yeah,
I just thought,
she went, I'm not drunk. I said, what are you doing there then?
I think that's the same night that you hit your alarm clock all over and sat on the toilet seat and pissed.
And then I took all my clothes off, right? And I've gone like this on the toilet seat, and I was going like this. I did it on the actual toilet
she
seat.
picked up all her clothes, looked at me and went, I'm going to bed. As if nothing had happened.
And then in the morning I woke up and I went to Dad's. You know, like that's the only night I've ever slept through. I looked up, I went, we've had a power cut. He went, you stupid cow. He said, as you got into bed, you knocked the alarm clock, pulled all the electric out.
So you pissed all over the seat, all over the toilet, knocked your alarm clock off and went to bed. With clothes everywhere.
Yeah, but she sits there, puts her earplugs in, takes her eye out. Takes her teeth out, and I think,
I'll tell you what though, no matter
so
how
romantic.
drunk I am, I'll always stick my earplugs and my retainer in.
That's like me.
Always.
Yeah, I'm like that as well.
I can be absolutely gone, but I'll always put my retainer
Do you know what?
in.
One more story which I think is really funny as well is that time I think it was a Sunday, and we were at home, and Mum and Dad we're going out for a walk
my
with the
God.
dog. And I just don't know how you get yourselves in these
It was
situations.
I do. 2 for 1 cocktails. I do.
So you stopped
I've
off
been
at
there.
like a pub, didn't you?
No, we
I'm
went
pretty
to Saracens.
Yeah, okay. So you went up there.
with flip-flops on and an old granny cardigan. Dad was going, go and have
And
one,
then
have
all of a
one."
sudden, you'd probably been 3 hours. And me and Joe, like, we were just sitting there on
You
this
can't
Sunday.
take the dog for a walk and come back paralytic, can you?
No,
Mum
and-
can.
and
You were covered in grass.
No, yeah, and then, literally 3 hours later, I had to text one of you guys, didn't I? And I was like, right, where are you? What's going on? You said you'd be half an hour having a cocktail with a dog for a walk, blah, blah, you're back. I'm getting pictures, Dad sending me of Mum hugging our side in the bush.
Where
in the
she
bush.
fell over, right, and was on her knees, she couldn't even remember where it was. And I showed her the photo. She went, "Where's that?" What do you mean, where's that? It's on the way home.
It's awful.
I wouldn't mind, but I had the most awful clothes on. People must have thought I was a real down and out.
Especially in our little town, because it's not much happens.
Paraffin.
You know, the hard thing with it being such a small town is
That would have been in a lot of group chats.
Yeah.
Did you see them two walking back
But
from
no
the
one
pub?
knew us then.
This-
So it's, now
pre
it'd be terrible.
Gogglebox? You wouldn't do it now, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
Well,
Terrible.
I thought today we would also speak about Icks because, I mean, after being together for 30 years,
How long is this podcast going on for? 'Cause we could be here till
I
like
was
6
about to
o'clock.
say, I'm sure you guys have a few for each other.
Do you guys both know what Icks are, by the way?
Yeah.
So this
You know
is,
that
do you know what
doesn't-
Icks is?
this is a
Ick is?
friendly you don't know what Icks are?
Right, so an
Icks
Icks
are like
like-
the things
Right,
that...
I'll start, shall I? So you know.
Okay, right, we've got an example.
Something you don't like about me.
Yeah.
The tea towel scenario. Why can't you just use your hands to do up the dishes, whatever?
If it's
Put it-
about things people don't like about each other, hold on. Let me get me scroll out.
and the first thing, well, that's the tea towel and the when you wipe your hands on the J cloth, which I then got to wipe the kitchen surfaces with. Why? Wash your hands and dry them.
That doesn't sound like an ick. That's just like a household...
No,
And
that's
we
the
got-
ick. It gives me the ick.
Right.
We've got
Because I look at him and I just
throw 'em away.
want to get a kitchen knife out and just go. Ugh.
Okay.
Right, well, what's your ick then? Second one, I've got loads.
My ick is not being stabbed by you. I sometimes think, better not strong it here, might be stabbed.
You know when I go, I go. Do you know when to shut up?
What icks have you got for Mum?
Stuff she does that, like, you think, oh.
But you look and think, oh.
I think I got one for Mum. How loud you chew?
Oh my God.
No,
When
she rings you up and goes,
Actually,
do you know what I'm doing? I go, no, I'd never guess.
I've got, actually, this is an ick
This is
for
having to
me.
do you.
No, this is an ick.
This is not your ick.
Right, I've just got one. You,
I know what you're going to say.
you always pick up the phone
When you're
busy, and I think you could let it ring because I then feel guilty because I'm like, oh hi Mum, you all right? I'm in Tesco's car park. I'm ironing, and
no,
I'm
no,
like,
that's because she's just had a vape.
and I was like,
Fucking hell.
Mum, and I go, Mum, I can call you
no,
back,
no,
and you
no,
go,
no,
no, it's fine.
Because I feel bad saying, you know, I'll call you back.
Well,
Because
Isn't it?
you're like him. You always phone when I walk upstairs or I'm just
No,
about to do
Lisa,
the
you can't
ironing.
multitask. Most people put the thing down. You go, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and you go, okay.
Oh, do you know what I
okay.
ask you? How are you getting on? How are you getting? Like your phone.
Yeah, but okay, but in Dad's
Oh,
defence.
it's 3:45. I've only been sitting down 2
Right,
hours.
listen.
I'm on my second film. What do you want?
You fucking liar.
That's what you like.
Right. Oh,
And all you can hear is, hold on. What do you want? You disturb me nails ain't dry.
Oh, you. Right. Well, you pay for them to be done then. Oh. Right. Anyway, my second ick
Yeah.
is exactly the problem we've got for tonight. Why can't you decide what you want for dinner in the morning? I don't care.
Ladies,
You're not-
ladies.
these are icks. These are icks.
I know, but
These
Lisa,
are
you're
just
such,
ultimate
makes
a, you're
me-
such a gourmet
I-
chef. Do you know what I mean? It does me. I sit there and think, blimey, what is she going to rustle up tonight? And then I hear the microwave go ding, and I'm over the moon then. Do you know what I
You
mean?
mean your new air fryer?
Can I
your
just
best
be?
friend?
Can I just be really honest as well? And I think this would really help the family dynamic. Just do a weekly shop.
Yeah.
We
It
don't
doesn't
have
matter.
to live day by day. There is never like tonight.
Oh,
now,
hold on a minute. Says the
tonight-
boy, I've got a bad stomach. I can't have that. Can I have gluten pasta? I don't want no.
I'm gluten,
I've
dairy.
had
Oh,
cheese.
dude, in
Intolerant.
fact, last night I had a triple cheese
Yeah.
pizza, and I feel really ill. But tonight I'm gluten free.
Tonight, Mum, when you're cooking, I've got to be gluten
Life's
free.
about balance.
Look, we can't work out a weekly shop because Mum has a salad every night.
No, I don't.
You
Since
do.
I've had the air fryer,
But I do think it would help
That's why I've
you
never bought a rabbit.
have less arguments if you prep
But we
to
never
start
know
the
what
week.
you boys are doing. Even George
Don't worry
at
about
night,
us.
even he ate my spaghetti bolognese last night because...
And I was hungry by 10 o'clock. I was ravenous.
Have some My Protein bars then. What do you want?
You should have had some more garlic bread then.
Now, you're right when you do a recipe, but otherwise it's just all thrown in packets, shit, and then...
Let me say something now.
And I'm lucky.
You
I'm
ain't
still
coming
here
home with me
after
tonight. You can go and
years.
stay at his flat.
What's one of your icks, Dad?
What about Mum?
Yeah.
That's the vape, I think.
It is.
It's the vape.
That's
And
Dad's
do you know what she does?
biggest
You know what
ick.
she does? Just before she goes, right, I'm going to bed, and she's by the window going, like, it's fucking 10 o'clock,
And you know
don't
what?
need it.
It's my bedroom, so fuck off.
If I walk home from
You
the
don't like it, don't come in my room.
If I walk home from the Indian late at night, right, I think the house is on fire. I look at her bedroom window, there's all smoke coming out of it.
What about that New Year when we had the best time ever? We'd up till 3 a.m. and that bedroom I was like, didn't have a window.
Oh,
and he's come in
my.
to say goodnight to me.
He's like-
And he was like an episode of Stars in there. I was with Matthew Kenny. He was going, "Where are you?" I was like,
I love that Dad's walked into your room like you've just had it all done and criticised the lighting, and last night you was like, well, he's not in here, is he?
"No, it's my room. I paid for it. It's my room, my bedroom, my sanctuary."
Listen, I know we're near Stansted, but fuck me, the planes will be coming in a minute. It's so bright in there.
Oh, hold on a minute.
I walked in and went, fucking hell.
No blinds up at my bedroom.
Ryanair. You shouldn't have had Ryanair stickers on your bedroom wall.
You need to fucking pipe down.
Terminal 6.
Yeah.
George.
Flyby.
George.
Lisa Bagg, you're late. You're running late.
Help me here. I've had my blind fixed. I've had 10 days without a blind. I've been waking up every day at 5 o'clock because our house is like the runway.
No, but at least you've had more time to watch Judge Rinder, so it's in every cloud, isn't it?
Judge Rinder has not been on, right? Robert Rinder has not been on for about 2 years now. Rob, we
Great.
need you back.
Yeah. It's my sky. It's my sky.
What's another ick of yours, Mum? We'll do one more each.
I'll tell you what mine is. It's butting in. Now, I'll tell you what. Say Mum's got to be somewhere at 11:30, right? What time are we leaving? 9:35.
And it's 10 minutes away.
And it's 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
I don't want to be late.
Let me tell you something now. My children were never late for school, ever. They've
Because
never been
it's
late
2
for
minutes
work.
round the corner and we left an hour before.
Oh, I-
That's why.
Used to sit in the lay-by when he was coming
Another
out of
ick,
school
her
at
pointing.
3:10, and you'd be sitting there at 2 o'clock in the car. I drive past lay-by and think, you lazy sod.
Why didn't you pick him up?
Because
She was watching Judge Rinder.
Yeah. I'm doing my nails.
Got any icks, Dad?
Yeah, the toilet scenario. The toilet and burping. And you, George. You as well.
Well, this ain't about me.
When you do all that.
This ain't about
you
me.
You know that makes me feel sick.
That's why we do it.
You actually go in the toilet and eat bum wipes. Because I've never known a family that go through bum wipes like we do, and then you block the
They're
toilet.
biodegradable, though.
I know.
No, they're not
really,
they're not good for the planet.
They are
I
biodegradable.
normally set.
Why'd you buy them then?
Because he needs them. You know in the morning he goes to the toilet and I have to put my phone on really loud.
Les, we don't need to be talking about this, but really, I like to go through 5 packs a week. That is my limit. No less,
and
no
wherever
more.
you go, you've always got to know there's a toilet, which is I feel that.
No, I am like that too. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Just bit off topic. One of Dad's funniest things he does is Dad does a lot of driving for work, and when he goes on these motorways, he plans meticulously his route so he knows what toilets to stop off
I know.
at.
And then
the
when he
best
gets there and the
ones.
ones are shut, he's got to hold it in.
That's what I mean. I'll do like 150 miles, get to my favourite toilet, and it's all roped off. And I go to them, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? I have to go to the next one, and if it's a bit late, everyone's been in there and it's nasty.
So all the worst thing Dad does is when you get up and you go to the toilet downstairs, I don't know why, back onto the kitchen, and I'm sat there buttering some
what I just said, I have to put my phone on.
and you can hear it go.
I know, but that is why I've started putting the music on. Do you know what I mean? Because then that takes
All you hear
away.
in the morning, he comes in his dressing gown, he sits in his little chair in his room and goes, "Play my soul radio.
Alexa, play my
Alexa, play my soul radio."
Yeah, do you know why? To cover up when I have a shit. That's why I do it.
Oh, well, well, we thought we'd move on to a Mr. and Mrs. style segment. So George and I have prepped some questions. You've got your little paddles in front of you. Going to ask you some questions. You know what you're doing?
Mum, you're going to be purple.
We'll get into formation. I'm going to hold Mum's mic for us. You can answer freely. Bloody hell, it's going to give me a bit of a workout, isn't it?
So,
right.
yeah, so Mum's purple, Dad's yellow.
Yep.
But
We ready
perfect.
to go?
We'll go. Dad, do you want me to hold your mic as well?
Yeah.
Like that?
Right.
Right, you hold both the panels and face them down. Actually, yeah, you can probably leave them there.
Or I could land a plane in Mum's bedroom, really.
Are you just going to pick up the one you think it is then?
Yeah.
Why don't you just let Mum hold her mic and we'll just...
Okay,
Yeah,
fine, there you go.
Easy,
Do you know what? That was
easy.
hurting me already, that was. Okay, first question, number one. Question number one. Ready?
Yeah.
Who gets the most?
Right, we'll just do a 3, 2, 1, by the way, because otherwise we don't want...
Who, so question 3, 2, 1, then go. Right, ready?
Yes.
Number one. Who gets the most hungover?
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Oh.
Oh, a disagreement. Dad chooses mum, mum chooses dad.
So what's your reasoning,
Because I
Mum?
drink so much water before I go to bed, unless I go out, which is not very often, then I'll probably do feel a bit...
Can I just interject here? I do think that mum gets less hangovers because you're in denial about the hangovers.
But-
Yeah.
No, I just get up and get
Yeah.
on with everything.
And she's pickled 24 hours, so it don't really matter to her.
pickled.
I do feel like, though...
Love you.
I do feel like, though, when you do have a hangover, Mum, you are...
Yeah, because I have to carry on and get up and do everything
But
else.
I think that is the worst thing because you make us all feel terrible.
No, because
Yeah.
you boys just sit in your rooms and don't get out
'Cause
of
I'm
your
not-
pit all day.
And as well, though,
I've got
Lise-
stuff to do.
Lise, when you go, I was hungover and all that, but I still cook dinner, it ain't that great. You know what I mean? And we've had it, and you went, no, I've done
you
today.
did a good job. You did a good job.
Don't you come in my bedroom for the next 6 months. Let me tell you something now.
The usual.
You're not allowed.
No problem.
Birthdays and Christmas.
It would just be full of planes.
Sex ban.
Full of planes at this point, wouldn't it?
Question 2, George.
Let me answer it.
Hit it.
Who is the funniest? 3, 2, 1. Oh, God. Oh, another
Dad
disagreement.
chooses dad, mum chooses mum.
We'll just pick them up quickly. Don't just give it all. Don't do 3, 2, 1. We'll just pick it up straight
I'm
away.
going to pick it up quickly, because I'm funnier than you.
No, you're not.
Come in.
Tell a joke.
Tell a joke.
Can't tell jokes.
No, I feel...
Married you, that's a joke.
See what I mean? That's funny.
I do have to say, I think... I think Dad is funny. It's like your witty humour, isn't
But I
it?
think mum's got her own level of funny, which is more. Do you know what? Mum's more
He's
physical.
got old-fashioned
Mum's
humour.
more physical comedy, like Maddie Jepson. Dad is more like
Old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned
Old
humour.
style.
Have you ever seen a grown man naked?
No, I don't want to either.
See what I mean? She's just got no sense of humour at all.
I didn't get the joke.
What's the joke?
I don't know.
Right.
We'll agree to disagree on that
Okay,
one.
right.
Getting off
Mum,
flush. Right, what?
who
No, the plane's landed.
Shut up.
who is most likely to strip off on a night out?
3, 2...
No, don't do 3, 2, 1.
Yes,
We'll
we
just pick
do.
it up.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, go.
Off on a night out.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, well, we got a match, Mum.
No, I agree.
You know that I just get my tits out whenever I can.
Yeah, no, there's been numerous times where Mum's been like, yeah, just have a look at my tits. Or
No, George, I haven't. When someone comments
When has
on
Mum said that outside the house?
I've never.
No,
I went to
Every
Jason
time
Momoa.
she's had some new tits done,
Yeah,
all
she
my
shows her
mates come
mates.
round, they
Yeah.
go, what do you think of these?
I'm not
And my
paying
mates
all that
go,
money for a new pair of tits and no one's seen them apart
See,
from you.
that's what
Let me tell you.
That's what I meant.
I rate that. It's a lot of money.
That's what I meant. I meant not like Mum just walking out the house going, look at my tits, but it's happened before. Like,
no, listen,
all our neighbours are moved now.
no wonder why, yeah.
the first pair she had done, right, we was on holiday and this bloke walked out. He looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was massive, right, with this little blonde bird. And this blonde bird had the best pair of tits you've ever
They
seen.
were like basketball.
Oh, and she
You was 8 months old.
went, I want some of them. I went,
No, you
you
didn't.
can have some of them. I went, oh, they are gorgeous. And that's what she got.
You took me. We got home.
Oh,
9
gold.
days.
And then she, no, when she had it done, she went up, she went, look what you made me. I said, that's what we
No,
agreed on.
no,
They
you-
was lovely.
You looked at the receptionist, who we both know, and you went, I want her to have them done as big as yours. And she went, well, let's have a chat with Lucy, see what she wants.
Yeah.
And as he said goodbye to me, he went, don't you think about coming out unless they're like fucking panoramic.
Oh, that was
And you
proper.
still got them done.
Yep.
And I
To
woke
be
up
fair-
like Madonna's
to be fair,
clothes and
they
went,
looked amazing. And then
Until they
and-
sagged.
And then what happened was, obviously, as you got older and they sagged a bit, they started to look like Homer Simpson's eyes. Do you remember that?
Joe, I had them for 15 years.
That's a long time.
They lasted
isn't it?
well.
These are like 5 years old. It's their
Basically,
birthday on Saturday.
That's how long dogs live for, isn't it?
I know, actually Sunday it's their birthday. They're
Is it?
5 years old.
Oh, you got a
But
birthday
that
from
was the
six.
best bank loan I ever got.
Wait, Sunday, March 4th.
That's 5th.
No, it's 4th Sunday.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's
You're lying.
No, it's not. It's the
Fifth Sunday.
50th
It's the
Sunday.
5th. Shit.
What have you've
I got Ella's birthday wrong.
It's the 5th.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ella.
right.
Yeah, no.
Let's move on to the next one. And
Can we
it's
just pick them up straight away?
no, we'll do 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Right. So Who's more stubborn? 3, 2, 1.
You can fuck right off. You
Mum
are the
choo-
most stubborn person I've ever met
Mum
in my
chooses
life.
dad, dad chooses mum.
Right, let's go. Just do that one again, Terry. Let's
No,
think about
I want to
things.
know your reasoning.
Because I just can't have the peace and quiet for a week and not speaking to her. Do you know what I mean? I think I'll say it's my fault, and then we carry on and move on. Because she sometimes don't talk to me for so long. I get out books, right, for sign language. Do you know what I mean? And I think I've got to speak
Let me
to
tell
her.
you something now. While we're not talking, in my head, I'm planning my new flat, how it's going to be furnished, you know, what dog I'm going to have, what men I'm going to have round. I think I fucking hate your guts. And then you might turn and go to me. Oh, you go like this. Sorry.
At least I do that every night.
No, oh, fuck off.
Well, I think that leads to the next one. Who starts the most arguments?
You know. Well, I'm glad you both agreed on that.
Both on mum.
Yeah, I'm going through the menopause, so I'm allowed to.
To be fair, I feel like we've just got to be patient with mum because, like, it might be the smallest thing ever and mum just erupts.
Yes, I can't help it. It's called going through the change.
No, that's fine.
You know,
that
like
is
even
fine.
when my nan was growing up, it was like,
I know, but Mum wakes up in the morning 10 to 6. She says I'm tired at 10 to 8.
do you know what?
And we've got the old
Can I
day to
just say
suffer.
something?
I feel like I can't
Do you
be
know
having
what?
this.
When I woke up this morning, I just looked in the mirror and just thought, when am I going to wake up in the morning and think, God, I had a lovely sleep. I don't sleep, so it's horrible. And people enjoy going to bed.
We've even got you that diffuser thing.
But that is-
Do you know what my favourite thing Mum was doing?
You should have got a defibrillator, not a diffuser.
No, my favourite thing Mum did. Do you remember when I got Mum on that CBD oil over lockdown because you said you were struggling to sleep and I said it's really good and she messaged him privately and got this strongest dosage and she's waking up in the morning going, I don't feel good. I'm like, 2 bottles of wine and liquid marijuana probably
You're high, yeah.
Probably,
Nah.
you're off your nut, Mum.
I walked into her when it said 2 drops, right? And she's gone... And I thought, what is going on here? I said, Joe said 2 drops, and she's going...
I was going to also you got to hold it under your tongue, like swish it around your mouth. She was straight down there with the wine. I was thinking, oh my God.
And then she went, oh,
And
this
you
thing
kept
don't
saying
work.
you
She's
managed
still
for a week.
Can I
bottle.
tell you something now? What does me in? A night owl, they make me feel... You give me half the other night. I thought I'd been drugged like, you know, like properly had an anaesthetic. Awful.
But at least you slept.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I felt awful the
Every
next
cloud,
day.
every cloud.
I felt terrible. No, the diffuser's lovely you bought me.
Good, I'm glad.
This next one is going to be,
Controversial.
yes.
Okay.
Why?
Who drinks the most?
3, 2, 1.
I'm surprised you agreed on that.
Surprised.
Because Dad,
I used to
It's to
drink
Mum, by the way, everyone. To Mum.
I used to drink a lot, and then Mum's always got to win. So now she drinks loads.
Now, can I just say something? I'm a steady Eddie. You're a binge drinker. You'll go, oh, I'm not drinking for 3 days. And then you'll drink 2 bottles of wine on a Friday, 2.5 on a Saturday with beers. And on a Sunday, you drink anything that you can find in the
to
house.
be fair, Dad, a Sunday you are a martyr. You go through 2 bottles of wine,
Beers.
then you're opening cans of beers,
And
then you find
your
tequila. Yeah. Then you
But
find,
can
and
I
then
just ask you both something? Can I just, while we're here on camera, right? Have you ever, right, had to come in my room and put me to sleep?
No.
No.
No, you do that to a dog. You
Never.
do that to your pet, not
No.
you. I would
Yeah.
never put you down.
Yeah, but you've never come in and found me like this. And then
I did.
I love some,
no,
though.
I did once.
What, after come back from Smith's, that was 7 cocktails, 130
Yeah.
quid, I didn't touch a bit
She
of film.
so basically, another story quickly. Mum had been out of her mates. She
Was
had
my
7
bad friend
She
at
had
the
7
time.
cocktails. She come in.
I don't drink cocktails.
She's absolutely slaughtered. And she goes to me, I need a glass of water. So I'm like, I know you do. I get her a glass of water. As I come upstairs, she's starfish on the bed with
With
her
my-
shoes still
and my
on.
coat, and my
her
handbag.
coat's still on, and she's just asleep. She's like,
You're so funny on cocktails. When I took you to Smith's that day for your birthday, Dad, you're outside. I went to Dad, just sits outside. Let's have
No, you went, should have another one. No, hold
She
on.
went,
No,
"Them cranberry ones are nice."
Joe, let's just take this back a bit. You went, I said, Dad's outside. You went, oh, we've got time for another. It was you.
Oh,
Come
you
on.
No,
It
you're
was
a laugh.
you. It was
You're a
you.
laugh.
Lace, I took you to George Michael, sat outside with these for 5 hours, right? Everybody come out afterwards and they was going, where's Mum? And you went, I'm in the bar. And I'd
don't
already
get out
sat in the
much.
car with for 5
That was
hours.
the best thing he's ever. That was the last concert.
That's
I
when we
gave.
watched
She
Kevin and
lived
Perry.
her dream. She lived
Yeah.
her dream.
We watched Kevin and Perry in that
Yeah,
E-class.
because let's be honest,
We
Terry.
watched 5 films that
Terry.
night. She was alone.
Terry, you and I were supposed to be going, but obviously somebody let us down again to have the children because the pub was more important. So I ended up having to take a friend, and I don't go out very often. So
Next question.
Yeah, she's getting right, Mum.
Right, George.
Next question.
Question?
Next question. Who swears the most? This is hard.
easy.
This is hard. No.
No, it's not.
3, 2, 1.
You can fuck off.
She can fuck right off.
Chin chin, darling. Love you. You do swear.
Yeah, but 30 years with you bitch. I'm going to swear, ain't I?
No, you both are as bad as each other.
Yeah, but I
genuinely
remember when I first had Danny, one of the girls at the mother and baby group went to me, you do know that the first word that Danny's ever going to say is fuck. I went, oh, sorry.
Oh, you do swear a lot, but Dad's more.
You know, Dad, Mum, when you swear, it's you swear, but like Dad it's just in his vocabulary.
Yeah, I swear because I get annoyed, but Dad just puts it in.
Do you think I'm some sort of?
No, Dad brings it into the conversation, whereas I swear when I'm angry or when you two wind me up and
So you're angry all day?
like you fucking.
See?
Here we go.
Why do you keep rubbing me?
You seem stressed.
It's because he's next to me. It's not
Mum's
you two-
so stressed, right? She's like that. You could hang her, right, upside down like a bat, because she's like that
Right,
all the
if
time.
anyone's out there looking, I need a spa 2 days on my own without any of these.
I know which one you shouldn't go to.
On my own, no men, me. I've got shoulders that are like flipping coat hangers at the minute. And I'm going through the menopause. Please take pity on me, please.
But she's like a little coat hanger. You can just put her in, she's like, oh. She don't know how to relax, do you?
I don't know how to relax. I don't know how to. No.
We know how that went last time.
No. Oh, this is
We
bad.
didn't write these. Who initiates sex more?
Fucking hell.
It's not going to be me, let me tell you.
Oh, dear.
Well, your birthday was all right and Christmas.
Oh, fuck off.
And that's it for the
And
rest
on
of the
to
year.
the next
All my
round.
mates are calling me Santa Claus, because I come once a year.
Oh, Wayne Lineker.
Fucking hell.
Guys, we have another member of the family that you didn't get to meet on Gogglebox. Please welcome to the panel, Dolly Baggs. You've been a good girl today, haven't you, Dolly?
You've been a lovely
You got anything to say?
girl, nunny.
Oh, okay. You
I
okay?
think she wants to be put down.
Oh.
Not like that.
No.
No, I mean on the floor. I mean on the floor. I mean on the floor. Go on, get her down.
She doesn't like the limelight,
No,
Dolly.
not on the desk.
Not on the desk.
Not on the desk.
Good girl, good girl.
Good girl, darling.
Right.
Right.
Come here.
Next segment, I thought we'd play a bit of Say It or Shot It. So I have, it's not actually that harsh of a spirit.
Oh, my fave.
Sister Rano. Don't actually mind
Sister
that.
Varno.
And I've got a shot glass there, so we'll start with Mum.
Do you know that?
Fuck me, that's a pint glass, isn't it? That's not a shot.
That's quite a big shot. You'll have to fill it halfway.
Yeah,
no,
Joe.
They're getting a taxi home.
It doesn't matter. I've got to go home.
Joe,
and...
half.
Yeah, it's
Well,
fine.
I'm not cooking, am I?
Joe.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Guys,
I'm not having that whole
alright,
thing.
come on the fun, please.
You're going to look well pissed walking around Tesco's.
Right. Right. So, let's get them up. Mum, we'll start with
Where's she
you,
gone?
okay?
I got her here.
Mum, we'll start with you. Say it or shot it, right? So, basically, you either admit to it, or if
Okay.
you don't want to admit to it or talk about it, then you have to shot it, yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
I think she's just going to want the shot.
Right. Did you clean the toilet with Dad's toothbrush?
Say it or shot it.
Yeah,
Oh.
You did.
I did.
What toothbrush?
Well, yeah, when was this?
When we was first married in Epping, and I told you that, and then, well, yeah, we won't go into it now because you weren't very nice to me afterwards. Cleaned the toilet with your toothbrush years ago in Epping.
Right. Where's me paddle?
Okay. What is the worst lie you've ever told Dad? Say it or shot it.
Oh, I wouldn't tell him. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but
I can't do. I can't do the whole thing.
It's called Say It
I
or
can't.
Shot It,
I'll
Mum.
do
It's
half
not
of it.
called Say It,
I'll
give
do
up.
half a
That's a
shot.
pint shot.
it's a pint shot.
Right, fine. Well, you got an actual
it's
real
lovely.
shot left in there now. Okay, another one. Did you wee on the roundabout in Woodford?
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Do you want to tell us more?
Yeah, what's that story about, Mum?
well, we come home from the Chinese and I said, Dad, I really need to go to the toilet. I didn't know that the roundabout at Woodford had traffic lights all around it. I just thought it was a forest.
No, she went, I'll just jump in here because no one can see me.
And he went,
She's
"You're
pulled
gonna
her
get
drawers down. All these cars with headlights are looking at her and she went, I can't stop. And all these cars are just going round and round and round.
I was only 23.
Oh, okay. I'll let you off then.
I had a 4-year-old child, though. Oh, it's terrible, wasn't it? Bad mum. Sorry, Dan. Oh, shit.
Oh, bloody hell. Last one. Did you wee on Dad's clothes and deny it?
He says that I did. Oh, I don't know, so I'll have to drink that. He says that I did wee on them, but I think
I
it was
don't
him.
normally piss on my own clothes, Lise.
Oh, you pissed in the wardrobes when we go away, though. When you don't know where the toilet is. When you lose your bearings and piss all over our holiday clothes.
All you do is piss.
All you do is piss and mourn. All you do is piss and mourn.
So glad I'll sleep in another room.
So am I. Fucking hell. Oh.
At least my clothes are dry.
What about when you pissed all over your, what's it called, Filofax? They don't have them now.
Filofax?
You had your Filofax.
Fax machine.
Del boy.
But yeah, your fax machine, not your Filofax. Your fax machine.
You weed on the fax machine?
I didn't.
You didn't. You went, I think I weed on that last night, so I've got to go to Curry's and buy a new one.
No, that was on the dogs we had.
Have you ever shit yourself in a nightclub?
Say it or shot it.
Say it or shot it.
Say it or shot it. Did you or not? Yes, or you have to take a shot.
No. Hold on. I don't know the question. Start.
Have you ever shit yourself in a nightclub?
So if I did, do I drink the drink?
No, you can just say yes. If you want to admit to doing it, then you say yes. If you don't want to say anything at all, then you
Just
do the
drink the
drink.
shot. I'd drink the shot personally. I'd drink the shot.
That's looking nice.
But he did do it in his cowboy boots.
Well, I ain't gonna fucking drink it then, am I?
Drink it. Not the whole thing.
Yeah, you can just say it or shot it. You do the whole
I've
thing.
got to get him home.
Yeah, we've got a dog here.
Exactly.
Okay,
Do you want to leave with
next
you
one.
two?
I'm gonna have to top this up. How much you got left?
No, he's got
Tons,
enough.
got
No,
fucking
he's got
tons.
enough. He's got enough.
Were you single when you first met Mum?
Take the shot.
Say it or shot it. Some of these Mum helped me with, by the way. So, have you ever dropped your sister on her head?
You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll drink it.
No, just...
So you want to admit to it? Say yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I dropped her on her head.
Oh, and have you got any left? The last one.
She's never rung me since then.
Yeah, he's got something.
I haven't spoke to her since I dropped her on her head, have I?
You have, come on.
And what is the worst lie you've ever told Mum?
Drink it.
Guess there's a lot of secrets in this bag.
We have been together for nearly 31 years. You've got to have some secrets.
Yeah, exactly. Can't tell it all on the Not My Bag podcast, can you?
It was
No.
30 before we come in, now it's 31.
It's
What, we're in a time capsule?
Excuse me, we've been
That's how long this
together
episode's been.
31 years on October the 1st.
And you're still as beautiful.
Oh.
So I'm up against
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because you're having it tonight just because they're not coming home.
I am home. We're both
We're
home.
both home.
Thank you. Thanks.
We're both home tonight.
Good.
And on that,
I thought it was 2 for 1 steak. I ain't trying to get you knickers. I thought it was 2 for 1 steak. Oh,
Is there
fuck's sake.
anything that you would like to end this episode on? Any notes? Anything?
No, I'd just like to say thank you for having us on. It's taken quite a while to get him here.
Yeah.
I think he's enjoyed himself.
Dad's been booked and busy.
no, it's been good. It's been really, really fun.
And Dolly's been really well behaved, that was half the problem.
She has. Dolly has been very well behaved. And it's nice to have the Gogglebox fam back together. Thank you all for watching this week's episode. Make sure to rate us 5 stars on Spotify, George.
Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow Not My Bag. Follow me and Joe. Follow Mum.
Follow me on TikTok and Instagram,
We have
please.
something really exciting coming as a family, which will be out soon, which you guys will love, and we've been meaning to
And
for a very
next
long
week's
time.
podcast, we can tell everyone how much exactly Dolly owes us in the nearest thousand.
Guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye.